Look, I love Apple Music and I do use Spotify, and the algorithm of Spotify knows me better than my mum does, but it kind of just feels like a utility. Every single month, you've got to pay the subscription fee, which when you think about it, it's a really good deal because you pay $12 a month in Australia on Apple Music and you get every single song that you could ever want. However, if you stop paying for it, your library vanishes. It is literally like a water bill or a power bill. You stop paying for it, you stop getting it. So that's why in 2026, a big comeback has been made with CD and vinyl and even tape. It's just physical media in general. All of this analog tech is coming back and it's a very big aesthetic. Oh, sorry for the sudden quality loss. My iPhone 16 that I record my videos on ran out of storage, so I had to switch to my old iPhone 13. Anyway, so I assume you're watching this video because you want to start collecting physical media yourself. Mainly just because it's cool to have, but also because it feels nice actually owning something. Now, vinyl is fantastic, and I'm going to make a video like this, but on vinyl and a beginner's collector guide. However, a record could range anywhere between 30 or lower to 60 US dollars just for like a standard record, and depending on the artist you could be paying 70, 80, 90. This Deftones record was about $70 design. But all I'm trying to say is vinyl is really expensive. Plus, you've got to buy a turntable. Depending on the turntable you buy, you need to buy an amplifier, a good pair of speakers to really experience it. And you've got cracks, pops, damage. So then what about CD? I mean, CD was invented for a reason. So I'm going to show you two things. This is my favorite current portable CD player. This is the FIO DM13, and trust me, for the price that you can get this at, it's so worth it. Check it down below. It is an Amazon affiliate link, so if you do purchase from it, it does help support me to keep making videos. But FIO, they make really good stuff. If you want to get a CD player that's great for your desktop and also portable as well, then this is definitely the way to go. For the price that you can get this at and the audio quality, it is beautiful. And it also has Bluetooth as well. So if you already have a Bluetooth speaker, this makes it really easy to get into because you can just pair it to that and it's really good. Now, I also have links down below to my recommended pair of speakers, the Kanto YU4s. They are a really good budget-friendly option. Well, not really budget-friendly, they're more in the mid-range, but they'll sound really good. They've got great bass, great woofers, nothing I can really complain about. There is a little bit of distortion when you turn the volume really high, but I mean, you probably get a lot of noise complaints before that happens. Now, when it actually comes to buying your CDs, you want to grab maybe just two to start. Now, trust me, I completely understand if you just want to splurge all your money on collecting your whole favorite Apple Music library, Spotify library, all your favorite albums, all your favorite singles, all your favorite EPs on CD, but that's not what you want to do to start. Just start with one or two albums that you really like. I mean, this is definitely not my favorite album of all time. It's definitely not my favorite Radiohead album, but this was one of the first ones I started with just because I thought it was cool to have on CD. Just get one or two, maybe three if you find a good special, because you don't know if you actually want to fully invest in this. So this is the process. Get your CDs, grab a nice pair of speakers, or just use your Bluetooth speaker and get a CD player. Again, for all you entry-level CD collectors, this FIO DM13, I've made multiple reviews on this thing. I'll leave a playlist up there. This is just exactly what you want to go for. Nothing else, nothing more expensive, nothing cheaper. This is the perfect middle ground. And it's also portable. It has anti-skip protection. This is not an advertisement. I just love this thing. And I only have like a few CDs because I only really started this recently. I was originally more into vinyl and doing vinyl collecting, but then I was like, what about CDs as well? So I've got a few albums and it just feels really cool to hold. And the other great thing about CDs is it's the highest quality mix that you will have. Yes, on Apple Music, you have lossless audio, which is fantastic if you've got the right equipment, but it just still doesn't compare to the feeling of popping a CD out of the case. Actually, let me show you. Imagine you pop the CD out the... What? Anyways, you pop the CD out the case, holding and admiring it. Sorry about the dust, but whoa. You pop open your CD player, take whatever you were listening to at before, click it in there, bang, play. That is such a nice feeling. That does not compare to scrolling on a mobile screen and tapping the album. But again, the physical experience does not compete. So yeah, CD collecting, it's really easy, actually, like extremely easy. It's not like you need a whole complete setup. You might need to learn how to wire speakers. I've seen a lot of people struggle with speaker wires, but it's really not that hard. This, you just plug in with an aux cable. You'll be fine. That's CD collecting. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe if you enjoyed it. Comment if you have any questions, and I'll try get to them as soon as I can. And that's all from me. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Happy CD collecting, by the way.